Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below so I'll know the kind of videos you like. So I've cleaned the face already, and now I'm applying my Charm Queen Matifying Primer and preparing our skin for the makeup. I'm going to be starting off with my base makeup today and doing the brows after the base makeup. And that's really unusual, but then that's what I'll be doing. So I'm applying the mattifying primer with my eyeshadow applicator brush, and then after that I'm going to be setting the primer with my Sasha buttercup setting spray. Yeah, and I'm going to be using my small powder brush to apply that.
Isn't that too far away from our hearts? Yeah. But once we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world.
Okay, so now I'm going to be using my Dream Satin Liquid Foundation. I'm going to be using the two shades, mocha, and toffee caramel. Those two shades, and I'm going to be using the darker shade on the outer corners of her face and the lighter one in the inner corners of her face. I kind of said this in my last video. If you use a lighter foundation in the inner corners of your client's face or on your face, if you wish, it kind of like saves you the stress of highlighting with a concealer. Although after doing this, you could also highlight with a concealer depending on how you want your makeup to be, rather. So if you don't want to like go through the stress of highlighting with a concealer, you can just use a lighter shade foundation to like go over the area and save yourself the stress of using a concealer. So now I'm just using my foundation brush to like blend the whole product in. I painted her face with the foundation, and then I patted it with my foundation brush, or I blended it in my foundation brush, and that's what I was doing section by section on different parts of her face. So now I'm going in with the lighter shade foundation and I'm applying it underneath her eye, on her nose, the bridge of very close to her cupid's bow, and I think on her cupid's bow. So yeah, I applied the lighter foundation there, and of course on her forehead, and I blended it out with the same foundation brush I used for the darker, to blend out the other parts of her face.
When we were young, I'll take a hit and still finish in one. Yeah. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts? Yeah. But once we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby.
So I'm going to be doing a smoky eye today. Like, this is like the first time I'll be doing a smoky eye in like since when I've started doing this. So like I saw a makeup hack like on YouTube. They used this ADS gel liner to like, that's what they use for the base before putting on the black eyeshadow. It's because they use the ADS gel liner because it's actually makes the shadow more defined. Like, it makes it more well defined. Like, you know, when you have a dark eyeshadow, like me for example, my dark eyeshadow is not all that, like, it's not very black. So using that ADS gel liner actually modified the look a whole lot. So now I'm going back to like pick my darker foundation, and I used it to like contour her nose and her cheekbone and also her forehead with the same dark foundation I used for her face. And now I'm blending it all out. So like I said, using the ADS gel liner, like the black one, the black shade, like applying it helps. Even if you want to do a smoky eye, not necessarily black, you can do a green smoky eye, you can do a purple smoky eye, depending on your choice. Once you use the ADS gel liner, it helps like the smoky eye well defined, like it makes it more pronounced and all. So now I'm setting her face with my Sasha buttercup setting powder. I'm using my beauty sponge to apply that. I set the bridge of her nose, between her cheekbone and her forehead. I also set the sides of her nose. I've actually gone online to like learn new things and get better. So I saw this and I kind of saw that it actually helps the nose to be well contoured. Like after contouring the face, the nose, you set it with your setting powder to make it like very slim or thin, or you know. So I noticed the setting powder actually like removed the contour line, so I went back to take my contour brush. Like it's not all that angled, it's one small angled brush, a fluffy angled brush, and I use it to like bring back the line. So now I'm going to be doing her brows. I'm using my spool brush to like brush out the hairs, and I'm following through with her hairlines with my eye pencil. I think it's in the shade 13. No, in the shade 3 rather. Yes. Is it not 3 or 18? I can't really say, but
We should never let go, so tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, breathe slow.
okay, so I'm going to be cleaning her brows like with my concealer, but before then I'm going to be cleaning up my concealer brush with my wipes, a damp wipe, to make it flatter at the tip. So now I'm using two concealers, my Ellie Girl Pro concealer, of course, in the shade Dark Cocoa and Fawn. So I'm going to be using the fawn to highlight the brows, the tip or the end of the brow, of the two brows, and then I'm going to be mixing dark cocoa and fawn for the beginning of our brows underneath. Then for the top of our brows, I'm going to be using just the dark cocoa, that's the dark shade, to make it easier to blend out the concealer.
I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the day.
Okay, so I just like discovered like using this concealer brush actually helps me draw a better brow than using an angled brush. Okay, I saw Kita Beauty using this and I decided to try it. There was a day I decided to try it and I saw that it was actually better than me using an angled brush to like draw out the brows. So that is when I decided to start using a concealer brush. So somebody came up to me and asked me, she was like, she doesn't know why her brows are the way they are, but then they're kind of like uneven. And I told her mine too are like, I'm still battling with it. But then I kind of figured out that when I use a concealer brush to draw out the brows, it's actually like better. Like it was better than when I use an angled brush. So I guess you just need to like find the instrument that works best for you, and then you make use of it and see like the desired result and all.
find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see.
Okay, so now I'm just buffing out the excess concealer with my buffing brush. And I'm patting the concealer onto her eyelid.
I'll take the hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah.
After using the buffing brush to buff out the excess concealer, I just went back with a bigger concealer brush, like a fluffier concealer brush, to like buff out the excess at the top of her brows and of course underneath. So now I'm setting her eyelid with my powder. I don't really remember the name of the powder, but then I'll put it down in the description box. So I'm setting the lid with powder. I'm using a different brush. I'm using a double end brush. Like one part is a contour brush and the other part is like a blending brush, so to say. So I'm applying powder at the top of her brows and underneath. So now I'm applying the black ADS gel liner on her lid. And I'm going to be blending it out with my eyeshadow brush, a fluffy flat eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to be blending it out with that.
Find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take the hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So
okay, so now I'm using my black eyeshadow. I'm taking it from my Morphe eyeshadow palette with the same brush I used to blend out the ADS gel liner on her lid. Okay, now I'm applying false lashes to her eyelashes. Okay, so now I'm using a flat brush to dust away the setting powder, like from off her face.
Find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the things.
So now I'm setting her whole face with a powder. Yeah, and I'm using a powder brush to apply powder on her face.
Yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe If you find the one, you should never give her up.
So now I'm tracing out the contour line I made on her nose with a flat brush and a contour powder, and after that I set the area I contoured with a little powder.
I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane, isn't that too far away?
I also contoured her cheekbone a little bit, yeah, not all that much. I just contoured it a little bit.
Baby, take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby.
Okay, so now I'm spraying her face with my Kiss Beauty setting spray, and it's making everything like just blend into her skin and all. So now I'm using a small powder brush to like tap on the whole product, and I'm adding the highlighter from my Glow Kit. Yes, a palette. From my Glow Kit palette, I'm using a small fan brush to like apply the highlighter on her cheekbone, on her nose, on her cupid's bow, and her forehead, of course. Yeah, and also her chin. Yeah. So after applying the highlighter on her cupid's bow, I applied lip gloss on her lip. I did that off camera. I'm sure you can see it now. And then I'm lining her lip with my lipstick first, then extending the line throughout her lip. I'm using a small, like a flat brush to like apply the lipstick all over her lip evenly, and then that's what I'm doing for the top of her lip also. And then after that, I'm going to add my red matte lipstick and blend it out, and also apply a nude lipstick. I used 3 lip paints for this look, and I also blended out the nude lipstick. So I most of the time use lip gloss before applying the lipsticks, because I use a matte lipstick and it dries real quick, and I don't want it to get dried before I do the things I want to do on the lip. Getting dry will make it harder for me to like blend out the lipsticks and do those things. So you get
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane, isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow.
So now I'm applying highlighter on the tip of her nose, and I'm going to be blending out with my small fan brush, and then I'll also apply it along the bridge of her nose and blend it out for the finishing look. Okay, so this is the finished look, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Till next time, bye.
If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love.